Street Fighter 6. Battle Roll. Get in there!
Now, find a new rival.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Box him with a target combo. Bends the gauge on the drum. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Swagger step. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player 2 will look to up, springs forward with the drive rush. Uses the target combo with the filler. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. This is a turning point. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Staves out the crosshairs. Hear the drive parry here. Open things up for them. What are they thinking here? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they put each other on the edge? Combo with the target combo. Takes a trip. Grabs him. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the... What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the... Ooh! Lands a rising uppercut. Throws him. What's next? Get a drive rush to keep it going. Springs forward with the drive rush. Took him to the corner in a flash. Grabs and throws him away. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Sneaks in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Start. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Boots him and takes a swing. Player two is in a very good spot and throws him. How long can this offensive assault continue? That corner is starting to look sketchy. Goes all in with the uppercut. Next with the throw. Oh, here we go. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? No hesitation or regret. Hits him with the ASF tummy. Oh, sends him a personalized telegram with that frightening critical art. Can they muster up the nerves to fight back and take this round? They are done! Player two clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Jumps in. Drive reversal's no good. Solid combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. That'll be the setup. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player two is maintaining the heats it up with a combo into super. Player one takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Will that super be the turning point? The drink level's up to get some. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? All right, what's coming up next? The exchange flow springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? Player two will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Experiencing burnout. You've gotta be mindful. Drive rush! Just go for it. No lapse in judgment goes unpunished.
Jamie
Player
wins.
two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Strings it all together. All right, what's coming up next? Player two chases them down. Getting into the end game now, it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Impaler springs forward with the driver. Traps him with a break-in. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Saw that coming. Gets the jump in. Knockout and uses the target combo as a filler. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Players, there's the wall spread. They can't do anything now. What'll happen here? Experiencing burnout. KO. Player two took no time to finish that fight. Are these two gonna fight forever? We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. What are they thinking here? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Neither hits them for the stun. This might be over right here. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Bops him with a target combo. What'll happen here? Fights back with the reversal. Goes for the jump in. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Uses the gauge for a super art.
Coming up.
Lands the Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Will we see a they're going for the super art? Racer hit within speed range. Can they keep on? Drive rush to keep it going. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Goes with the burnout triggered. Backed it to the corner. What setups do they have? This may be it. Are we gonna pay? Oh. Player 2 brings it.
Street Fighter 6. Battle Roll. Get in there! comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. They hit each other. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They break forward to pressure the opponent. That drive impact doesn't get through. Feeling out the spacing. Did well to get the buff in there. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The jump in catches them. Flash knuckle. Going in. Player bears an overdrive shorty. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has a slight life lead. A parry? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The drive rush to keep it going. Sand blast. Rush. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Zones with the fireball. Big throw. Both fighters just going for it at this range. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Checks with a sandblast. Oh, burnout triggered. No, critical art now. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Practice for a reaction with the fireball. The throw missed. Risky up close scrap still going. Gets the counter here. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. We see a drive impact crowns them from above. They push their way out of the corner. Hoses them. Neglects it. Will they gamble some all in with the rush? Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are done. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Fires a blast. Saw that coming. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Sticks the combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good parry there, and player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Just KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 couldn't even get a tickle in. Might be time for a change. Was looking for that jump attack. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets carried to the corner. Will we see a drive hit? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Round 1. Fight.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Deftly shuts out the jump in. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What's the play here? Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. That last attack took some courage. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Burnout activates. Looking to impress with this super. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Fight.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Checks with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Taking stock. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Goes in on the impact for nothing. What'll happen here? Player 1 will have to get some. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps up. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Perfect input. Not letting up. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Both fighters have a springs forward with the drive rush. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Experiencing burnout. There uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Trips him up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh, easy tech. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Looking to plan him with it's too much. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Player 2 chases them down. Going in? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
A drive impact could end it all here.
Headbutt! Trapping it out up close. Super club in there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. A trade, but they're not worried. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here.
Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
Looking for a hole. They push their way out of the court. Ooh, what a smart blow!
Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down.
This is gonna hurt.
That corner is starting to look.
The low kick hits.
Gut punch shreds him. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point.
They're taking a step back to slow down the pace.
Chase things up with a fireball.
Forward rush.
All in with the rush. Turns out. Time to make them famous. Crashing out the cage right there. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They are done. Player 2 clinches the win. But that
Round 1. Fight.
drops that off.
Great headbutt.
A drive in.
Nice, perfect parry there. What do they do next? Brushes off the impact. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The counter is blocked.